The original autographs from the character meet and greets of the Ghostbusters. It's gonna be the Ghostbusters house. This might be disturbing for some viewers, having an Ecto 1 coaster go through. Okay guys, we're back at Universal Studios Florida. It is time for another Halloween Horror Nights 2024 update. We know what the rumor Ghostbusters house is going to be based on now. We were talking more about the parade that's going to be coming. There's now like a mini prop shop where you can buy HHN merch. Inside Universal Studios now, there's also a bunch of horror related updates that are happening. This is a big week. Okay, so the HHN hat of the day is from 2019. We did show this pretty recently. You got the Ghostbusters hat and then the classic Ghostbusters shirt, right? So we showed this commercial probably like a month ago. So for this time, we're gonna show a classic Ghostbusters attraction promo. So on that note, enjoy that. Hey America, here's your chance to be a Ghostbuster. Looking for a career that's exciting? Be a Ghostbuster. Want a job with power and responsibility? Be a Ghostbuster. Want to race into battle and save the world? Be a Ghostbuster.
Yes, now you can run a Ghostbuster branch office right in your own neighborhood.
Catch ghosts? Make money?
It's that easy.
Yes, your Ghostbusting starter kit includes the actual equipment developed and tested by the Ghostbusters themselves during their world-famous adventures.
Yes, friends, it's your ticket to Easy Street. These people were miserable with their low-paying, go-nowhere jobs.
I was a school teacher.
I was a short order cook.
Ja byl volit прекрасной socialistischoj republiky.
Now they're making real money, right, everybody? So from now on, if there's something weird in your neighborhood, who they gonna call? You! So join in the fun and be a Ghostbuster!
Order your Ghostbusting starter kit. Call 1-800-555-BUST. That's 1-800-555-BUST. All major credit cards accepted.
Okay, welcome back. Let's go bust some ghosts inside. It is swamped. I-4 is swamped. February's used to be like slow. You just come to the park, slow wait times. No, it is just a pure madness wherever you go. If you know, back in the day, they used to have the prop shop, right? You could buy different props, Universal Studios and kind of antique dealers. They took that away. That became the tribute store, right? So we've kind of been missing those props. So the Lakeland Antique Mall guy would pretty much buy up everything, and that's the only place where you can really get props from Universal Studios. But they brought props back to 5 and Dime, which is great. I did message the Lakeland Antique guy. I was like, giving me like Boris stuff. He responded with, the team is working on a secret project. Can't enter the warehouse to pick up the stuff yet. So there's a secret project happening inside Universal's warehouse. On that note, let's go into 5 and Dime and see what HHN props they got. Now the old prop shop used to be located right here for Williams of Hollywood. So now they've moved the props over here to 5 and Dime. Nice, over here you have the terrible twisted treats. These are some like bronze bust. I don't know where that was used. And then over here is gonna be the Mortuary Motel. Here's some other like bronze busts. It looks like over here. And then we have some pumpkin. We got one of the haunted deal signs from last year's tribute store. These you just standardly buy. There's some little displays and little pieces of the comic back there. And then from the Little Boo Hunt, they have this, the pumpkin seeds. Then they have the curator right there. Okay, so each one of the props don't have a price on them. You have to ask the team member, and then they have a booklet with the price. Now the windows for Mel's have been unveiled. We can see the full refurb that happened now. They're not open yet. They should be opening very, very soon. This refurb has been happening for ever. It's like, it almost looks like a new color scheme in there. They got the jukebox. The menu looks mostly the same. There's some new menu items though, so I can't wait to try them when they unveil them. You can see the new menus on the screens. Now, I think these are the best French fries at Universal Studios. They have like this wonderful seasoning on them. Okay, so the first bit of spooky news, we have a show logo for The Conjuring 4. It's gonna start filming this summer. So this will be called The Conjuring 4 Last Rite. I just saw Madam Web. That needs to be a house. It'd be the scariest house of all time. I was there. They had the new little display for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Oh my gosh, this is my first time seeing the little cardboard cutout here in the theater. See the firehouse, right? And it moves a little bit. The door closes. The Ecto 1 appears. Slimer right there. And then this is gonna be one of the new ghosts. Oh, look down here. You get the little mini puffs. They have a snowball fight. His tongue is stuck to the icicle. This one has been impaled, and this one has also been impaled. And this is probably gonna be me after watching Madam Web. Just pop into the tribute store, see if there's anything new. They do have new custom little ornaments. They have a little voodoo doll. Then you have King Gator right there. If you come around the side, it'll say UOAP for the annual pass holder. Now there's a couple little updates for DreamWorks. Bio Reconstruct got a pretty good aerial photo, so we can kind of see the walkway of how it's gonna look with like the Shrek's outhouse and the little water gun cannon. But again, we're probably looking at May. They're really trying to do a speedy build right now. They're trying to beat Tiana's Bayou Adventure at Disney. They want to beat them to the newest attraction. All right, we gotta get a little shot of the DeLorean. So when it comes to the DeLorean, right, we talked about in the last update video about the classic Universal Attractions parade that's gonna be coming. We still don't have an official date. Sounds like they haven't even done casting yet for it. It does sound like we are getting the original Ghostbusters. And then also the new nighttime show will have the original Ghostbusters within it. Again, we still don't know an opening date, but sometime we'll be getting Ghostbusters out here on the lagoon and then also for the parade. We're gonna pop in the Wizarding World. They have the new little shoulder owl that's been restocked. I wanna see it in person. I always love this little detail over here. Floating wand. Now we still don't know when the new wands are coming, the new interactive wands and the new experiences. So we'll just have to wait and see. A purr-friendly flea powder. Keep your pets clean, happy, and healthy. We're heading in. They just did such a good job. All the little details hidden everywhere throughout this entire land. All right, we've entered in so many different sights and sounds, all the different creatures up there. Baby nifflers, they got those here. They still got the niffler bag. I like the little niffler that's like riding the swan on the register. We've adopted our little owl now. Okay, here it is. Oh my gosh, it looks so cute. It's a snowy owl with sound and movement. It's gonna be $59. You do get an annual pass holder discount. You'll be able to pick this up here at Universal Studios or over at Islands of Adventure. It looks like there's gonna be a magnet shoulder mount. It's gonna move and it chirps. The owl has been freed. Now we gotta get the magnetic plate. I think if you just get it off of this, you can just slide out the other plate. Oh, it's bendable. I like that. Okay, this is awesome. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of these little shoulder pals, right? They're already kind of like pre-molded. This is like a bendable metal, so you can shape it to your shoulder, right? Because everybody has a different shoulder. It'll just fit right here. It'll go right underneath your shirt, and then you'll put the little owl over your shirt. I can't find instructions. How do I turn the little owl on? I will say a lot of the Disney products you'll get need scissors and everything. This, I was able to remove from the packaging without needing, equipment. This might be disturbing for some viewers. I'm gonna take off the skin. There's the little Terminator underneath. So there's a little pull tab. You pull him. There's a little button. You hit the button. Oh, he's moving. How you doing there, little buddy? Oh my God, he's chirping. I've got the magnetic plate. The seagulls are watching as if it's like competition. So I'm kind of worried for his safety. My plate has been put underneath the shoulder. Oh my God, this thing is so cute. There we go. What are you doing there? Oh, that is so cute. Oh my gosh. It's little things like this that just bring you pure joy on a vacation. So like even if you don't use this, with this stand, you can like put it in your office. I did get a really cool thing I gotta show you. I got the original autographs from the character meet and greets of the Ghostbusters here at Universal Studios. I'll have to show you that when we get back to the office, and we'll also talk about, the Ghostbusters house and all that stuff. But let's keep exploring. I'll do a couple more little HHN updates. We're also gonna be going to Circus McGurkus. I'll try some more food over there. 10 out of 10 on this little guy.
It's a must.
What should we name him? Put it down in the comments. All right, little buddy. Wait, where should we go next? New York? So you don't need batteries. Batteries are all included. Again, you don't need a single bit of equipment to operate this little guy. You just take him out of the packaging. It takes a couple of minutes. In Killer Clowns from Outer Space news, they just dropped a new trailer for the video game.
Wesker Newton, your truth bombardier here. We got us a kind of a clown invasion I thought only happened in Nevada deserts. The things a clown can do to a person's body, folks. It's depraved. It's disgusting. And often mighty creative. They got big shoes for a reason, folks. Don't forget, teamwork is life, amigos. And you have to stay alive to win. Hell yeah! You want to kill those clowns, make like a Beverly Hills surgeon and give those real clown wives a nose job. Clowns are here. Clowns are now.
I always love talking about the crazy shirts that I spot. I had a shirt that said I'm proud of my small. So now that we know that Ghostbusters is coming back to Universal Studios, right? This is where the original attraction used to be right here, right? Operated from opening until 1996, and then Twister came in and then took over the Ghostbusters attraction, and then Jimmy Fallon came. Then they used to have the Ghostbusters dance party over here, and they used to do meet and greet and everything. So there's been a lot of speculation of like, will we be getting another Ghostbusters attraction now that Universal and Sony are working together? We would love for them to redo Rip Ride Rocket and turn it into an Ecto-1 attraction. How cool would it be having an Ecto-1 coaster go through the original Firehouse? You know, have the Ghostbusters soundtrack playing while you're on the coaster. There are plans for Rip Ride Rocket to go away, but sadly there's no plans, from what I've heard, is to have an actual Ghostbusters attraction. We'll just have them in the parade, the nighttime show, and then HHN. But it's great that they're coming back, right? Because I feel like that brand is just as popular as it was back in the day. Okay, now speaking about Twister, did anybody see the Twisters trailer? It's the sequel to Twister. I love that original film. And Amblin is in charge again. I have high hopes for it, just being like a good, fun time. But Twisters is coming this year. Hot take, we gotta talk about Minions. What's the worst attraction here at Universal Studios? Is it Fast and Furious Supercharged, or is it Minions? I would rather do Fast and Furious just because of the queue, because the team members like roast the ride. I have more fun, where Minions is just like pretty much playing an iPhone game, carrying a heavy blaster. We just popped into the main gift shop. I haven't seen this yet. The teams have done a really good job with these little store displays. They have like a lamppost with beads all over it. Then they even have a little spot to sit right here, and you have a little photo op with a King Gator in the background. Okay, we're off the islands now. I'll tell them about it. Big news in Minecraft. Universal has their own DLC of Minecraft. You can walk through. It's kind of a combination between Hollywood and Orlando, this like hybrid of a theme park. So you can like go through all the attractions. I've never played Minecraft, but I feel like I want to play it out just because of the little Universal DLC. Back for Circus McGurkus Cafe. It's stupendous. It is slam-packed now here in Circus McGurkus. Now we're coming over the freestyle machine. There's an ice age happening down there. Now, you know, sometimes they have the secret menu. There's gonna be a special Mardi Gras menu, so you're gonna come right over here, hit try flavors from around the world. Mezzo mix, let's start with that. Let's try that. We got the Baron over there. There we go. First drink is gonna be Mezzo mix. It's almost like Coca-Cola with orange soda mixed together. Then you almost get like a chocolatey flavor to it, right? Because the cola in there. It almost tastes like, you know, like for Christmas they have the chocolate covered oranges. That's what this tastes like. It's pretty good. It's different. I'm gonna do like a 7.5 on the drink. I love my little judgmental owl. So things are not running as smoothly as opening day. 30 minutes into waiting for our food. Last time it took like 5 minutes. We'll get the food eventually, but there were some new posters that were released for the new Ghostbusters film. This one is great. You have like the lion in front of the public library, and then you have like the original cast right there in the photo. I cannot wait. We get a good view of Slimer. Okay, it is here. It looks interesting. So the tenders look great. Okay, so it's gonna be the chicken and biscuit. Crispy chicken tenders with a peanut-shaped biscuit drizzled with hot honey and curly fries. I'm a big fan of hot honey. The peanut thing, I'm just getting flashbacks of looking at Slimer's booty. That's how it looks. All right, let's see how the tender is. It looks pretty juicy. Yeah, very good. The tenders are not your standard theme park tenders. It feels like they're breaded here in-house, in the kitchen. It's not a very hot honey. It's more of like a sweet honey flavoring. The fries are really good with the drizzle. Now let's try the peanut. I think the weakest link, the whole dish is kind of the biscuit. The biscuit's almost kind of like say like an unseasoned soft pretzel. I like the hot honey on top of the fries and the chicken. I'm gonna do a 9 out of 10. It was so close to be a 10 out of 10, but the biscuit just kind of fell flat. All right, we're back over the freestyle machine. Try new flavors. We did this one. Now it's time to try Fanta Exotic. Imagine like a high C fruit punch, or like a diet version. Then it's kind of carbonated. The first one's good. This one is 6.5. Time for dessert. This is the other specialty dessert that they have here. So it's gonna be the caramel popcorn cupcake. Now, if you take it out of its casing, there's like this caramel down there, or some sort of liquid at the bottom. It's like a whipped buttercream. Oh God. Oh, there goes the fork. Stab my hand. Okay, cupcake review. Really enjoyed it. You know, normally Universal cupcakes are just full of disappointment and food dye. This thing is actually really good. It's like pretty much tastes like the caramel popcorn, right? On top, but throughout the entire, you know, cupcake. But it's subtly there. It's not overpowered at all. It's like a nice yellow sponge cake. Okay, I'm gonna do like an 8 out of 10 on the cupcake. It was really good. Back for number 3. Try the flavors. Now you can have these flavors at any of the freestyle machines. It's not only here at Circus McGurkus. So we're gonna have Aquarius Libra. It's like a Sprite, kind of like a fruit flavor aftertaste. Okay, imagine like Sprite's like stepbrother, and then on the back end of it, it kind of like a blackberry finish to it. I'll do like a 7.5 for this one. And then also another weird collaboration that Universal's doing is they partnered with Spirit Airlines. I hate Spirit Airlines, but they have like a Super Nintendo World wrap on it with Mario. I don't know, it's just a weird collaboration because Spirit isn't known for quality. Epic is gonna be the best of the best in terms of like theme parks with quality. It's just kind of a weird partnership, but that's happening. You can fly on a Nintendo Spirit Airline. Now in another partnership, McFarlane Toys is going to be partnering with Universal Products and Experiences. So this is the statement that Todd McFarlane had to say. He said, "It's pretty cool to bring fans even more of their favorite characters. Now from the rich library of NBC Universal, with the recent launch of McFarlane Toys Digital, we have a unique ability to expand our Movie Maniacs brand, which began back in 1997, beyond our expertly detailed figures and into the digital world by offering our fans a new way to showcase their collections. NBC Universal's collection of iconic characters and stories make them an ideal partner for this exciting new venture." So we'll probably see maybe some horror properties pop up as new McFarlane figures. These things are selling like hotcakes. Everyone's got one now. Okay, Universal has to make like little dragons or like different colors. All right, so Hagrid's is a 135-minute wait. All right, the line for Butterbeer starts here and then goes all the way up there. There's never a slow season anymore. I think it's finally happening. So the rumor, right, is we're gonna get new interactive wands, and they're gonna have new spells that you can cast. There's magic at work happening right here. So will there be a new spell that pops up? All right, we're gonna check the owl post to see if the little shoulder owl is in here. If you don't have a park hopper ticket, this is where you'll be able to pick it up. He's sleeping too. Little details like this truly make you feel immersed. The team members said to check over here at the gift shop that you exit through. Into the Emporium we go. Okay, so over here they will have them if you want to pick one up here at Islands of Adventure. Velocicoaster, 120-minute wait. Not too much happened for the Epic Universe Preview Center here at Universal City Walk. Now this is not going to be the only place where we're going to get kind of Epic Universe promotion. There'll be different things kind of popping up throughout the country. Got to get people excited for Epic Universe. It's going to be a big push this year to get everybody informed about Epic Universe and then to get them, you know, to book a vacation to Epic Universe. So you know what, let's go to the Universal Studios store, see if there's any new merch, and then we will head back to the office and talk about all the other HHN rumors and Ghostbusters and all that fun stuff. Popping into the store now. Now this is a new collection that came out like last month. I haven't seen it in person yet. If you've ever done the interactive wands, it's all about like where you stand and how you cast the spell. So for $40, it's kind of a long sleeve t-shirt, almost kind of like a dress. $45 for some leggings, and it's got all the symbols from all the spells. $65, they have a black and gold bag. The front pocket's gonna be see-through, and then it's gonna have the same design, and then kind of this gold chain within the different spells on the strap. $25 for a heat activated spell mug, so when it heats up it'll change colors and reveal the spell. And then $16 they have a mystery spell pin set. $25 for a scrunchie. You get 2 of them, but $25? What? I'm confused. This is just an empty box for $25. Like it's a little leather container, but it's $25. $34 they have a reversible bucket hat. It's on the outside is the spells, and then on the inside is going to be the symbols. $40 they have another see-through bag. It almost looks like a little makeup bag. $22 for this leather tray, and then $15 each. They have the keychains, and then they have the little lanyard right here for $14. Your team member ID right there, or annual pass, and then like your wallet. $28 for this candle. $17 for this kind of like wine glass. $19 for another mug, and then $65 for this. What is this, like a jumper or kind of like some overalls within all the spells right there. $19 for this basic plate. $21 for this tumbler. $70 for this button-up shirt with the spells. Ridiculous. It's like the very thick material. Like if it was a Roosevelt, right? That would make sense. 70 bucks, right? Because it's a great material. This, you're just gonna sweat to death wearing this. $70 for a hoodie. And then on the back, you're also gonna have the same design with all the spells. $15 for the lanyard with all the spells on it. $10 for the lanyard pouch. I picked Allison up some red oven pizzas. Bubba's out right now. I want to get a picture of Bubba holding the little owl.
Red Oven Pizza is the pizza for Allison and me.
Okay guys, we're back in the office. Before we talk about the Ghostbusters house for this year, we have a bunch of other HHN kind of horror related information. Now we did stop by the P.O. boxes. So I did get an interesting comment from one of you guys in our last HHN 2024 update. One of you guys said this: my cousin works for the event. They're doing a Silence of the Lambs. It's the disturbing IP Murdy was talking about. One of you guys sent me a no bitters bracelet, and then everybody's favorite pizza fries. Jackie and Max, thank you so much for the little package that you sent to the P.O. box. So let me show you the Ghostbusters autographs from way back in the day before we talk about the other HHN stuff. So this is an autograph from 1990, Universal Studios, Florida. There's a lot of really cool like vintage autographs in here. So I asked the person who I got it from, I was like, where'd you get this from? They were like, this is my childhood autograph book. The Ghostbusters used to have a meet and greet. So this autograph is gonna be for Egon, which is awesome. There's also Louis Tully, the CPA, then there's one for Winston, and then the last one is gonna be for Peter Venkman. I really hope they have Ghostbusters meet and greets along with the parade. June is the month that I was hearing for the kind of vintage Universal parade. I cannot wait to see it in person. But again, we're gonna have the Ghostbusters returning. The floats are here on Universal property, I've been told from multiple people. When it comes to the parade and the parade building, things have gotta change. Behind the Thrills posted this on Twitter. Universal has filed plans to construct 2 additional sprung tents on the storage lot behind the existing sprung tents. Plans show 2 new 7,200 square feet buildings labeled Sprung Tent number 3 and Sprung Tent number 4. Now, as you know, there's 2 sprung tents back there for the HHN houses. Normally the parade building gets used for a house. So it looks like the 2 sprung tents are gonna be located right next to the parade building. They also made a little diagram of how the sprung tents are gonna look for the permitting process. This is gonna be very interesting with how line management is gonna operate. So there's also some Blumhouse news. Okay, so we know Blumhouse works with HHN all the time. Blumhouse will be coming to HHN some sort of capacity this year. We'll talk about it a little later. They are going to be having a fun pop-up experience in LA. So Imaginary, their new film, is bringing an immersive pop-up experience to LA. So it describes as Chauncey is coming to LA. Lionsgate and Blumhouse are inviting horror fans out for a playdate with Imaginary's Chauncey the Bear. The new immersive pop-up experience gives fans the chance to explore the world of the movie and discover the tear that is the truly special friendship between Chauncey and the young Alice. As audiences walk through the playhouse, they will make their way to Chauncey's basement, where they will find hints of the scary and shocking truth of the imaginary friend, along with plenty of photo opportunities. This experience is going to run from February 23rd and it closes on March 2nd. It's going to be located on Melrose Avenue and admission is free, but reservations are recommended. And then there's also some Beetlejuice 2 news, right? So Michael Keaton in an interview was kind of talking about how him and Tim Burton did not want CGI in the new film. So it's going to be very like practical sets, which I cannot wait for because that's one of my favorite things about the original film, for the practical sets and makeup and everything. Okay, so now it's time to talk about Ghostbusters, right? As we've been kind of talking about what's been happening, what we found and uncovered. It looks like Ghostbusters will be coming to HHN this year. We officially do not know until they have a release commercial, because things can be planned, they can be built, and they can be scrapped last minute. Until there's merchandise and the actual commercial, this is still rumor and speculation. We were wondering if this was gonna be the original Ghostbusters. From what I heard from multiple people, it's gonna be the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire house to promote the new film. So it looks like that's what we're probably gonna be getting, is the Ghostbusters house based on the new film, which is gonna have classic ghosts. But again, this is just what we're hearing. Cannot confirm it yet. We're still so early in the season. They still have not started construction yet on the houses. But our next HHN update is gonna be talking about kind of the Blumhouse property. I think we have a name for the little owl. Allison thinks we should name him Hooterade. I think that's a perfect name. On that note, if you enjoyed our little Halloween Horror Nights 2024 update, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button. Join the family. I love the family! Because I'm going to keep you up to date on all things Halloween Horror Nights and Universal Studios around the country. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon.
I was a short order cook.
Hey, no, hey, no.
Say hello to my little Hooterade.